that makes sense. Yeah, why
I
not?
can never figure out when our shift's gonna
I gotcha.
Alright, I did clear the owner on that, so you should be able to go in there and grab Blair. You're gonna run her character for her.
be. Is that under characters?
Yep. You're really scratchy tonight.
I am?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not playing a tabaxi.
Yeah, you just, for whatever reason, it sounds like you got a loose wire or something. Alright, let's see.
I think that Gnome Artificer has a couple loose wires.
Well,
Yep.
that's an entirely different story.
I was gonna say, is
The characters have loose wires.
that what makes you a gnome? Like, isn't that like a prerequisite? You have a couple loose wires. It still works. It's made by a gnome. Just a couple loose wires. Sorry, I didn't mean to be racist.
Oh no, that's very much gnomes.
That's cool. I'm good. I identify as a kinder.
Oh, fair enough.
Well, we're just waiting on Huron to join us.
I just started rereading the original Dragonland Chronicles. I just got through the first book. What was the first book? Autumn? First break?
Autumn of Twilight or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I don't remember. I think it was Autumn.
Yeah, you gotta remember my initials are Cass. I used to play a half chaotic neutral rogue back when Hickman on that, and so all my friends said that I was in league with them, and then all of a sudden Dragonlance came out, was playing their modules, and they said, yep, see, we've proved it. They even named the character after you.
That's funny.
So actually, in Dragonlance that Steve's running, I'm actually playing Cass Underfoot. A
Nice.
Kinder Moon Sorcerer.
Fun.
Yeah, that one's just about, well, they finished the last big battle last week.
We just got our big wedding and celebration, and see what we're going to do after that.
That's just the question of, do they want to go after Lord Soth or not?
This the Dragonlance campaign that came out like a year ago or so.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't played that one yet. How is it?
It's a good campaign. I liked it. We've had a really good group. I've enjoyed it.
Cool.
I will say, for most every campaign, the campaign is important, but who you're playing with is almost more important.
Yeah, I meant more like as a DM, how is it written? How is it run? You know, a lot of modules are easier or written better than others.
Yeah, I mean, I tried doing some of the Adventure League stuff for, what was it, Season 9 when they were doing Waterdeep, and that stuff was bad.
Yeah.
There
I was involved.
No editing, no maps.
I was involved in Adventure League for like the first 4 seasons. It just was steadily getting worse, in my opinion.
I mean, they still have.
It was
some
fun
great
in the
ones.
beginning. Yeah.
Honestly, the better ones are usually the con-created content and stuff like that.
That's why I was working on. So yeah. Good times.
Yep. I don't know, so I can hear you guys cook. It's too dang hot in here. If you hear a sudden thud, don't be alarmed. It's probably just me fainting from the heat. So, I don't know what's going on with Huron. Pinged him to see if he was ready to get going, but no response. So, I guess we will go ahead and get started. So, you guys last time had just finished up taking care of a couple of associates that had kidnapped Floon, narrowly escaped being completely and utterly turned into thralls by the Mind Flayer, and then headed out into the rest of the world as you were given a nice little manor on Trollskull Alley by Volo as a way of thank you, since he didn't have the money he promised you.
Let's go check this place out.
I agree.
What part of the city is it? What ward is it in?
It is in the north.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not like the slums or anything.
No, it's not the docks ward.
Yeah, it's like above average merchants and stuff, right?
Yeah, there's as you get there, you realize there are several shops around the area. At the main corner of a couple of the roads is where the manor that you guys have been gifted is located. So you can take a look at that, explore around the area, or just
All right,
say, to heck with it. We're going on the road.
Is it like abandoned, boarded up, or is it just empty, or is someone?
It's not boarded up, but it is empty, and you can see much of the furniture that remains is broken and fairly degraded. A lot of it looks like it was removed at some point or another.
Well, I do have the mending cantrip, so I will roll up my sleeves and get to work fixing things.
So you guys are you guys headed straight to the manor, or are you going to explore around the area first?
Well, let's take one loop around the block just to get an overview, but let's go see the manor, and then we got plenty of time to take morning walks and stuff to discover what else is going on.
But yeah, I like taking a little walk around. We should probably get to know the neighborhood.
Okay. So let me go ahead and...
Or at least, get a cursory understanding. Oh, there's this here, that there. Old Lady Thompson lives in the house down the street. She bakes cookies every day.
Yeah, well, I figure we'll learn that over the next few weeks.
Yeah. Yeah, but if there's like a tannery right next door, I want to know
now. Nothing like that. Some of the buildings in the area, you have the Bookworm's Treasure, which is, as it sounds like, a used bookstore. Tiger's Eye, which is a private detective agency. Trollskull Manor, which is where you guys will be taking up residence shortly.
Trollskull Manor.
The Bent Nail is a carpentry shop, and there is a small grate out near there that leads down into the sewers. You also have Steam and Steel, which is a blacksmithing shop. They have armor and weapons. And Corellian's Crown, which is a herbalist. They have a entire greenhouse on the upper floors of her building. It is entirely encased in glass.
Whoa.
Oh, I like that. I'll have to visit them, especially since I like to do alchemy.
So, the rest of the houses appear to be mostly residences.
Okay.
As you look around the outside of the building, you do notice that you have kind of a lower area that's on the first floor, and then several other floors above that. There's a stairway on the back side over here that leads
Did you
up.
put up a map?
Yeah, I don't see him now.
I thought I had it to share it. Okay, do you have the map now?
Yeah.
It's still loading. I got
Okay, so I'll
move
go,
5 feet.
I'll go one more time around. You've got Bookworm's Treasure.
Hold on, that's still black on my end.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, but still. Yep, black here.
There we go.
There we go.
Yep.
There we go.
okay. So you have Bookworm's Treasure, Tiger's Eye, Your Manor, the Bent Nail, a access point to the sewers, Steam and Steel, and Corellian's Crown.
Oh, cool. Like we're gonna have to go introduce ourselves to a lot of the neighbors.
Yep. Your particular residence has, like I said, 3 main stories. And it looks like some kind of attic space as well as the turret. The upper floors are accessed by a stairway on the back side of the building.
It must be loading or something.
What is?
It says Trollskull Manor, and it's just a blank sheet.
Oh.
Oh, that was me trying to make a note and drop a pin onto this map, but it won't let me drop
Oh, okay.
a pin. It won't let me try and drop.
Okay, so let me see. I'm trying to remember. Oh yeah, just drag the drag record link to the map area.
Yep.
All right, there we go. So now I got the map on down below.
All right. So as you approach the outside of your new residence,
So this one, you said this one is our residence?
one second.
Yep, the one that looks like it's got a tower on there. It says got a turret on it. I can imagine what I can do as an artificer with a turret.
Oh gosh, we do not need kinderflingers.
Well, this time it's not Kinder, it's a gnome.
Yeah, but I'm the gnomes are the one that invented the kinderflingers.
No.
But it looks like a good space for a workshop.
All right. So, as you guys walk up to the front door, there is your map. Note, everything that's in there is how it will look right for once you've finished restoring the place. As it is right now, it's rather run down and grungy. Much of it broken.
Oh. Let's see.
What time is it?
It is a couple hours after you guys finished up with Volo.
So early afternoon, maybe?
Sure.
I can't remember what time it was.
I don't either.
Early afternoon sounds great.
Well, I wouldn't want to move in the middle of the night. So. All right, let's go check this place out. Start inspecting the boards and stuff. Make sure no one falls through as we go in.
Yeah, hold on a second. Something glitched. Oh, what a bit of a glitch. 1 second. Not me.
Oh, before we go in, I'd like to talk to you guys a little bit about wood safety. If you'll just give me 10 minutes to stay and listen.
About what?
Wood safety. There's this place looks like it's made out of wood, and today's sermon is on wood safety.
Okay, there you go. Now the door should be working.
Okay. That's
Tell
it.
us
I just
about
want-
food safety.
be careful. There's splinters and stuff, so just be real careful.
Ah, that's why you wear gloves.
Yeah.
All right.
Also,
I'll walk in the door.
All right. Everything's deciding to break all this. One second. So as you head in the door, like I said, it is quite obviously not been used in a good bit of time.
well, you said like all this furniture isn't actually here. It's just broken, right?
It's broken
Like-
or run down, yes.
Sweet. Torin, do you know the mending cantrip also?
I do.
All right. So together we should be able to really restore as much furniture as possible, right? And then
Yeah,
figure
and
out
I
what
can get my little companion to put them in cleaning mode.
Sweet. Sweet.
So you can see there is still a bar there, but as you look around, you realize there are no like cups or glasses or anything like that. It is all just dusty, dirty. A little bit of ashes still linger in the fireplace.
Oh, the room back here.
Emon, as you walk across there, you realize there is a trap door leading down.
Yeah,
to the
I kind of went around it. I didn't want to risk falling through or anything.
Yep.
It's
Small
kitchen, I'm guessing.
area to do that. A door leading out to the back.
Oh, wait, in the kitchen?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, I see it down there.
For whatever
Okay.
reason, Fantasy Grounds decided to try and be dumb to me when I was setting all this up and broke the doors.
Yeah, I've noticed that even though you can pick when you draw a door ocular, even though you can pick to cut out the wall, it doesn't always work.
Yeah,
So you
what
gotta
I
watch
noticed is it doesn't cut it if you draw just a straight line. You have to actually draw a box.
Ah, okay.
If you just draw a straight line, it does not recognize that it needs to cut that.
All right, so I think we can sort of inspect this place from the bottom up, or do you want to go start from the top down?
I think well, there's probably only how can we tell how many floors it was from the outside? How tall was it?
So you think there are 2 more floors above this, and then the basement. And
Well, there's probably only one basement floor, so we should probably look at that first, right?
there's
All right.
turret, attic, 2 full-size floors, and and then the basement.
I'm gonna ask our Lord Helm to guide Torin, and then ask Torin to investigate if this door is safe.
All right, I'll inspect the door.
So
Check
if you
the
need
hinges out.
a D4, you can roll a D4. You got guidance.
All right. The trapdoor looks sound. It has a nice ladder below it. Nothing suspicious or anything like that to it.
Yeah, I was just making sure none of the last people didn't leave us any presents and stuff. So I'll put a little bit of oil on the hinges and stuff, and open up the door and look down and head down into the ladder,
All right.
or down into the basement.
So you head downstairs.
Is it a ladder or stairs?
Oh, he said ladder.
Okay.
Ladder, stairs. whichever. I think the map's got it drawn with stairs, but it's described as a ladder. So take your.
Well, maybe it's a small ladder that leads to some stairs.
Maybe it's like one of the little attic ladders, that come down. It's
Oh,
like
right.
half
There
a
you go.
stair, half a ladder. But imagine that's down there's where they'd keep the wine or whatever.
Hell yeah. I do enjoy a glass of wine from now and now. It's not against the tenets of Helm, the protectors. Anything in moderation is okay.
All right, you should be able to move around now.
To move. I don't see myself on the new map. But there we are. All right.
I'm getting you there. I'm getting you there.
I got you. Hey, just so you know, because I didn't know this for a long time, at the bottom of your combat tracker, the little colored heads, if you grab a green head and drop it onto a map, it'll move all green players from the combat tracker onto that map.
Cool. I did not know.
I just learned that. I've been using Fantasy Ground for years. I just learned that like 2 weeks ago.
They've got all kinds of little stuff hidden in there that you don't always catch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Over here, I'm going to check. I want to really investigate this area over here. Something doesn't appear right.
Okay.
I mean, why do you have a cutout into a wall? And it's sort of weird shaped. Like,
Well, presumably the top of the stairs would be above that area. It'd be like the little nook underneath the stairs.
well, it could be.
Give me an investigation roll.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
I am looking for any unbroken bottles of wine over here.
The shelves are pretty much empty. It looks like everything that was of value in here was sold off at some point along the way.
Okay. Well, I imagine there's heaps of debris. I'm like kicking through it slowly with my toe, looking like maybe something got left behind,
Yeah. So, Torin, you glance around over there, and yeah, this looks like a Harry Potter closet.
All right, well, check it out and see, okay, well, figure out, okay, well, we're going to need to get some things
This
here.
can be your room, Torin.
Do you really want the artificer near stuff that could possibly be flammable?
No, I think he wants the tower anyways.
I was gonna say,
I definitely want I want the turret. Actually, I'll make a spot and I'll make a landing platform for Flar so she can launch herself out over the city. Yeah, that'd be cool.
I was gonna say, if somebody does decide to take over down here, putting up the little hammock for Blar would be an ideal option.
Let's check out. We want to see the upstairs first. I don't want to pick out a room until I've seen my whole place.
Yep.
All right, so you guys head on up the stairs. Well, to get upstairs, you have to go out and around, but
It's like an outside staircase on
yeah,
the outside of the building or something. Okay.
Yeah.
So the I see. So the business is completely separated from the residence or something. So, like, if we didn't want to run a bar, we could potentially lease the bottom half out or bottom. I don't know.
That's entirely possible. Yep.
This is D&D. I shouldn't be thinking about rental properties and shit. Sorry.
Hey,
That's real life stuff.
adventurers have to make money somehow. If they're not managing to find stuff in dungeons, then they gotta
We
find
need to go
some
kill
other
some
way.
dragons. Yeah. Dungeons and Dragons, man. Not
Come on. There we go. All right.
renters and paychecks.
This one. I thought I had all of these fixed, and then it goes and does that.
I opened this door and I came in. Looks like a upstairs dining room.
Oh, very nice, very nice. See a couple more
Closet.
doors. Is that a closet or just click the stairs in there? Or something? What'd you?
Looks
This
like
must-
stairs that go down.
Nope, those
I'm
stairs
guessing
go
they.
up.
I'm guessing they go up. Yeah. We would.
I'm just looking at the shadows. They look like they go down.
They do look like they go down.
Yeah, well, I don't build all my maps from scratch, so
No, it's all good.
this is a far nicer looking map than the version that comes in the book. So, little storage area / could be a small bedroom, nice little balcony.
Oh, is the
Fireplace.
balcony out here? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I can see the bed on the other side. I guess we're not supposed to
Oh.
go walk through that wall.
Eh.
Well, there's no other door to it.
Oh, here's your tower. Doesn't really look like it's got access to the next level, though. And there's a couple doors beyond it. Oh, here's the door that leads down to that bedroom.
Yep.
So you have to go through. So to get to this room, someone would have to go through this room. So I guess we make a common area probably then, huh?
Yeah, that's kind of set up as like a den or something like that is kind of what it originally was. Another couple of balconies off of that.
I mean, we technically could make this room, and these two rooms are common rooms, right?
Yep.
Then we can make this a bedroom with a.
1 second.
Oh no! This is the common. It's got stairs in it. Anyways, all right, we have stuff we can do here. Another balcony. Okay. Oh. All right. So really, there's kind of like two bedrooms here, a big one and a little one, really, because the rest of the space would be common.
Yeah, and we can install a door if we need to install a door.
Right. This might be the room that we Airbnb out, you know.
Which room are you Airbnb-ing?
It's possible that the second floor.
Ah.
Let's see what the next floor looks like, I guess.
Alrighty. So you guys head on up to the third floor.
Third floor, excellent.
Ah, this is a much easier map. I see the whole map. Now I don't see the map. Oh, I'm moving.
All right. So.
Another set of stairs going up to the attic.
Okay. This would go.
Torin, that's a bedroom there that has access to the turret.
Ooh. This room got like a little private bath here?
Yeah, so where you are is the master bedroom and bathroom area. And there's another bathroom or bathing room up by where Torin is, as well as a couple of small water closets.
Oh, I see. Is that what this is? A little toilet?
Yep.
Oh,
And
nice library.
Of course, there are no books in there at the moment, but you could refurbish that as a library and study, or if you wish to, you could turn it into another bedroom.
I see. All right. Nice. Here's your turret. Here's your tower. And it's got a ladder going up, looks like.
So yeah, I could like claim this bedroom and then use it, go to the tower to do the turret, turn the turret into different levels into a workshop over here.
Sure. Sure. All right.
Now there's the privy.
Yep, there's a couple of them on this floor.
I think so. There's really what, 2 bedrooms and a library here that could also be a bedroom.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. And then what's upstairs from here?
So 4th floor.
That's the attic and the turret.
Yeah. So another small room in the attic.
Yeah, that'd be cool. That might be a good one up there for maybe even Blar.
Yep.
All right.
She's pretty small.
Or another room, right? This could be 2 rooms up here.
Could be. Put a bed in there and stuff.
A storage area with all these windows. Oh, that makes sense. This is supposed to be a room with that view.
And then Torin, if you head around to the turret, there's your turret.
Well, cool.
Is there any windows or anything on the turret type thing?
Yeah, I just missed. I was in a hurry and.
No, it's all good. So we'll get it figured down the road. So I just brainstorming here. So, well, as far as living quarters, does anyone have any problem me taking the small room at the base where the turret goes up?
No.
I don't care. I don't care. You can all pick, and I'll pick last.
And then, I don't know, Blar could probably do the small attic room, and then there's the other room that we could turn into a room if we wanted to go in the attic, or there's 2 rooms downstairs. So there was two on the 2nd floor. So if...
There's 1 on the 1st floor, 2 on the 2nd floor, and 2 on the 3rd floor, basically, right?
Yep.
And assuming that Huron comes back, there's 5 of us. So.
Yep, we got enough. We could turn some of the rooms, or even the library and stuff, and it could be.
All right, so. Oh yeah, but what I'm saying is, if we count the 2 rooms upstairs as bedrooms, because I know only one has a bed on it in the map, but we can make whatever we want, right? The other one has more windows and more space. Anyway, and I'm assuming roof is. Can you see? You probably has roof access here, right?
If not, we'll install some.
I'd imagine these big giant windows. Anyways, then
so I was thinking for Blar, since she's a
could,
fairy.
You could get out onto the rest of the roof from there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. I was saying, Blar. You said Blar wants one of these rooms, right? What does Faye Moon want? Faye Winter Moon.
I guess I can take the big one.
Okay. I'll take the other room on the 2nd floor. And I guess Huron. Oh no, the 3rd floor, I guess, right?
Well, on the 3rd floor would be Torin in the one off the workshop, and then that other small one would be Blar.
No.
That was the attic, wasn't it?
Yeah, you got to think that the first residence floor is actually the 2nd floor. So I'm gonna be confused when we say 1 and 2. You know. Hey, can I go down to the 3 map, please, Amon?
Right.
next. Yeah, so I'll take we say 1 and 2. This room down here. Hey, can I go down
One
to
off the library?
3 map? Yeah. Well, you're taking the northern the northern set of rooms, right? The northern.
Yeah, the one that the small one that had the little bath and that was attached to the tower, the turret.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take the southern one, and then right above us will be Blair and Fey Wintermoon, and then I guess Huron could either take. We could make the library somewhere else, or he could take the room on the second floor, the first resident floor. Remember, there's a nice floor room there. There was actually 2 rooms there with a fireplace in between them. But I'd imagine we could turn that into a setup much like this, where there's a bath, and
or have it turn into the bar keep / whatever something if we hire a bartender.
Right. We could also maybe make a little room down the cellar for that too.
Yep.
So, but yeah, for sure. We might want an extra room. Who knows? We might get another party member at some point, right?
Who knows? They come and go.
Right. Cool. All right. Well, it's time to just take the armor off, roll up my sleeves, and get down there and start fixing stuff.
And
Okay.
I will use my infusion to make my little homunculus or whatever it is, and put it to work cleaning and doing stuff like that.
Well, it is getting. You took a good portion of the day getting all of your stuff sorted out and all that. So it is getting later in the evening, and as you're heading downstairs again, you notice that somebody has written on the dust in the wall, "Time to go home."
All right.
I mean, wipe it down. Want some dust from last time someone was here or something, maybe?
Roll me a perception or intelligence check.
Because we see it earlier as we're inspecting. So I was doing a fairly thorough inspection / investigation, whatever.
Yeah, you don't recall having seen this before, Eamon.
Well, I will say to everyone, if you have time to play around in the dust, then you have time to wipe the dust down. Stop writing things in the dust and grab a rag and clean it instead.
I look around to see if anyone's like, okay. I didn't write in any of the dust. All right, so since we're going to be having meals, I'm going to start working on the kitchen area, start getting it all cleaned up to start making meals and stuff.
All right, I will basically, I'll just assist you. You know what I mean? I'll do whatever and mend whatever needs to be mended and help you in any way you need. I'm not, I'm a good helper, but this isn't my organizing and cleaning and building things isn't my wheelhouse, but it looks like it is yours.
So I start making a list and writing it in my notebook of stuff that we're going to need.
All right.
Do we have any wine to celebrate the occasion? Does anybody have anything to drink? We should have some wine.
I only have good berries.
Yeah, I'm going to just Stephen, I'm going to use my urban infrastructure thing when I get a chance to do it. So knowledge of structure stuff, where to get building blueprints and stuff, and all the details. I'll start tracking that down for my character background of urban infrastructure.
Okay. So you.
I mean, not today, but I'm just giving you a heads up. So for role-playing purpose down the road and stuff. So I'm going to start getting the blueprints and the construction and stuff, and start putting it all together to figure out how to start fixing this place up to make it top notch.
Okay. So as you guys start cleaning, you get most of that the dust wiped down kind of in your main areas. Who's cleaning where?
Torrin is
I get the
cleaning
feeling.
in the kitchen. I'm basically getting the stove ready and making sure that the pipes are good, that we're not going to smoke ourselves out if we start cooking a meal there. Basically overhauling the kitchen and scrubbing the pans and doing all that stuff.
Okay.
I'm assisting him in the kitchen. I'm going over every little piece of everything meticulously, spending my time with the magic mending cantrip to make sure that any little spots of rust in the pipes are fixed. There's no splintery wood, whatever.
All right.
I'm very OCD, and I take my time.
All right. Where is Blair going to be working?
I guess Blar will put her to work on getting the dining room table up where we can enjoy our first meal and stuff. We'll get the bar later, but we have to get ourselves set up first and then do some things. So I think there was a table room common. I guess she'll be in the common room where the bar is, and setting up a table, getting some, trying to find enough chairs that are serviceable to do it and get us started on that.
All
so
right.
I think we need 5 chairs and a table.
Yep, the table is there. You think probably because it was assembled there, it would be too hard to get back down the stairs, but there are no chairs.
Okay, so we have to get some chairs.
Were there any half barrels or
Basically anything you see in here is the furnished view of it. Right now, anything that's not been bolted down and could be sold has been carried off.
Okay, so we need any furniture stores around? Maybe we need to hire some carpenter. Go to the carpentry guild or something.
I'm trying to. There
What do we need to do? Waterdeep's. I mean, if you go back to old school stuff, Waterdeep's all about guilds. There's like a guild to wipe your ass.
Yep. Almost.
Okay, sorry.
Go ahead and throw that Constitution check for me, please.
Whom?
You should have got a pop up for a charisma check.
I don't see it.
Didn't pop up for you? Let me try it again.
Okay. Oh, I probably hit X on it.
Yeah.
Is there more than one? It's got a whole bunch of checks.
Well, I had to resend it, so just do one for you and one for Blar. Okay. So you guys do some cleaning. On the first floor, the stove is there, but there's no cooking supplies. There's no pots and pans, anything like that. But the stove is there. It is in good condition.
All right, so we need to get some pots and some pans and skillets and other things else other than what we have in our inventory.
Yep.
Yeah, we need to go to Bed Bath & Beyond, huh?
IKEA.
I got some manacles. Oh, that was not me. I don't have manacles. That's I'm looking at the wrong character sheet. Wait, why do I have manacles? Well, I got a block and tackle if we need to move something. Okay. So once I finish in the kitchen, I'll move out with Blar and help go in that. And then when that's done, I guess the unfortunate task of I'll have Blar use her druidcraft for to make better smells in the privies.
Well, the privies
Air
don't
freshener.
smell too bad right now because they haven't been used in quite a while.
Oops. Well,
Yeah, okay, I got to get some sandpaper and stuff so we don't get splinters in our butt. Yeah, we had that lecture about wood safety. You got to make sure we don't get a infection.
yes, this is exactly why I gave Electro Wood Sage what we're doing right now. Thanks for noticing.
Alrighty.
Kind of try and take an assessment of what kind of actual construction work or that might need to get done that we don't have the materials or skills to do ourselves.
Well, if you wanted to put a door in to join those rooms on the second floor for the bedroom to go into the bathroom, you probably
We'll
need
let.
somebody for that.
Yeah, we don't even have anybody in that room now, so I mean, just like structural integrity of the building itself.
Yeah, the building is sound.
Okay, cool.
There is nothing problematic there.
So then it just needs to be like hosed off. It doesn't need a paint job or anything.
I mean, at some point you might need to whitewash it, but to be honest, you could almost just leave that for when you've got an employee who doesn't have enough to do, and let them maintain it.
Oh, all right. Cool.
All right, so I guess next is I don't know what time of season is. If we haven't done that, obviously we got to clean the fireplaces out
Yep, it
and the
is early
mantles.
spring, so it is still fairly cool and damp. The fireplaces are, the chimneys are usable and everything like that, but there is a good bit of dust and stuff in the bottom of them. But it's getting pretty late at this point. So, what are you guys going to do? How late are you staying up working on this?
And I imagine I already had an apartment somewhere in the city. So I mean, but you're saying that this place is sound enough that I could just move in right now, huh?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. So why? So I guess I'd take an hour and go get some of my bedroll at least and some stuff so I can stay over here and work as late as I want and have a place to sleep or at least some of my home possessions.
Sounds good.
And then
I mean, you said you just got into town, so I imagine you've been staying in a inn or something, right? So you probably just go pick up your stuff too.
yeah, we were staying at the Yawning Portal, I believe.
But it's not. Oh, that's not. I don't think they have rooms. Yawning Portal's just all drinking.
Okay.
I'll
Well,
drink, no sleep.
So maybe you were planning on staying there, and so. Anyways, so yeah, and you guys all came together, right?
yeah, so we were actually we weren't at the Yawning Portal. That's just where we met Volo. We were at that other little inn.
I gotcha. And so, and here on, he left with that waitress. I haven't seen him. We don't know what happened.
Who knows?
Ooh, no.
So basically, I'm gonna go look, see if I can figure out some firewood or whatever, and make a little fire to do the things, and sit around and
All right.
play Three Dragon Ante with somebody, and
Yeah.
just after we get done cleaning and stuff, and just stay until normal evening, and probably go to bed around I don't know. If it's like me, I'd be going to bed about midnight.
Right at the stroke of midnight.
All right.
No. But and I'll bring back a few bottles of wine from my place. We'll have a nice little celebratory get together, little get to know each other. It'd be nice.
Because we don't have any of the press mission, then we got to figure out what we're going to do tomorrow. Because we haven't, we don't have any other tasks since we solved our last or only open task, I believe.
Yep. So
Yeah. Let's keep working on the
Amon?
tavern until we can open our own business, right?
Yep. You head back up to the room that you were going to use, and you see that as you're heading up, somebody has once again written in some dust on the walls. It says, "Closing time. Time to go."
One less call for alcohol.
Who said that? Who saw that?
Hey,
Amon.
did one of you write this again? Hey, I'll call downstairs or wherever anybody's at.
No, we've been sitting here playing cards or dice or whatever Three Dragon Ante is.
Well, there's a squatter about then.
It's a
Come out,
it's a card
squatter!
game.
I call out in a real boisterous voice. Come out, squatter! We won't harm you. You can stop hiding now.
You hear no response.
Okay. Alright. Just gonna walk around and every now and then, like, turn to a corner and do like a words of radiance, which does radiant damage all around me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like jump at every little shadow and be like, "Rah!"
Yeah, you get back to your room and you find your stuff has just been scattered all over the room.
But what in hell's teeth is going on here? The shenanigans must stop.
I said it.
I demand that you guys stop messing with my stuff. Kids.
We all look at you like you're crazy.
Yeah, wouldn't you be crazy? Who came and kicked my things around? Someone tore my Billy Joel poster in half. I'm furious. I don't know what to tell you. I need some wine. I'm going to go downstairs with a bottle of wine.
So as you go downstairs to grab one of the bottles, you see again another spot in the dust. "Go home," all in capital letters.
I said,
I'll write in the dust, no.
What you writing?
Look. If there's anything, I watch it. Then I write, "Who are you?"
Right, we are home.
There's lots of dust around.
So who's writing "We are home"?
Torin, right, we are home.
Shortly thereafter, underneath that, you see words appearing in the dust. "Mine! Mine, 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 mine!"
And all right, what is yours?
"My house. Go home."
All right. I have the deed. We are home. Who are you?
"The owner. Go home. Get out. We're closed."
No. I am the owner. I have the deed to prove it.
So I'm witnessing all this, right? You guys like moving
Yeah,
around.
you guys are all watching this go down.
All right.
Maybe you should show yourself so that we can talk. Who are you?
This is my bar. Mine.
Invisible kobold, maybe?
You guys
or
have
the
not
places.
seen anything. You just see words appearing in the dust.
That's what I would see if there was an invisible kobold there writing in dust.
Red rum, red rum.
I wave the air in front, like while the words are appearing, I'll wave the air in front where an invisible kobold would be.
So you don't feel anything, but the words suddenly trail off, and then you get, then in all caps, rude!
It is an invisible kobold.
I am
Show
not
yourself,
a kobold!
Well, show yourself.
Kobold.
I mean, we have an extra room, but we own the place. We could share.
It's mine! And throughout the whole of this, everything is being written in the dust. There is no words being exchanged at all.
Right. Well, I'm saying words. I haven't written a single thing in the dust, apart from the.
Yeah, but I'm saying whatever is doing this is not responding to you verbally. It is entirely writing in the dust.
Is it responding to things we say verbally?
Yes.
Okay, so we don't have to actually write in the dust.
Nope. It can hear you. It just refuses to speak to you.
An invisible kobold would speak, but we would recognize his accent. I don't think it's an invisible kobold.
Huh.
So something invisible that doesn't speak.
Winter's laughing maniacally over there. Perhaps it's perhaps they have a invisible hand scrawling in the dust.
Are you doing this? Oh, you! I shake my finger at her.
Not I.
Has anybody seen Blair recently?
I thought for sure it was an invisible kobold. Good one.
Blar, do you sense anything? Are you doing anything?
Blar's just giggling.
No, she still needs to get healed up. She's still at -8 intelligence.
Yeah, she's pretty much just like.
Well, she only gets. You said what? If we're giving her assistance, she gets a D4 back a day, right? So.
Yep.
That's not been you in one day.
So.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I will pull out the deed and put it on there, and I'll say, show it says owners for this property, and I'll roll the deed up and put it back in the protective scroll.
Give me a strength check.
A strength. Oh goodness. A strength check. That's not going to go well. Oh, maybe not. I'm pretty strong today.
So you feel some resistance, like something is tugging on the scroll or on the deed as you're trying to roll it up and put it back in the case.
I said, my deed, my scroll, All right? I'm trying to be nice about this, but I don't have to be.
You say that, and you see writing in the dust, "My bar." About this time, there's a knock on the door.
Well, if it's your bar, then you should answer the door. As I walk over and answer the door. But since it's my bar, I'll answer the door.
So
I'll
you
go over and answer the door.
Give me a dexterity save, Torin.
Hey, can you move Eamon to the ground floor if that's where this is happening? Because I was down there fixing stuff.
Sure thing. Get y'all down there.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome. So you do not manage to dodge out of the way quick enough as the door, seemingly on its own, swings open. On the other side, you see a very startled-looking Volo trying to figure out how the door just opened by itself, and Torin smacked himself in the face on it.
It sounds like you give us a haunted house.
Well, that's the reason why I acquired it originally, but it appears you've managed to make better friends with the ghost than I was able to. I acquired it for research purposes and never got any contact, so...
Well, I'm trying to make friends with it, but it's not being very cooperative. I told us we'd share and get it back up to speed, but the ghost or whatever won't show itself and keeps just saying it's her bar. I don't care if she stays here and wants to say the bar is her or he or whatever.
Yes, I purchased this place from the estate, Ada, and all of a sudden you see just like this wad of cobwebs fly straight into Volo's mouth, and he just starts coughing and spitting and like looking around trying to see what happened.
Oh, I laugh. I'm like leaning on the bar laughing.
Well, I can tell what the ghost thinks of me. I will leave you to your discussions with it. And he stands up and starts walking out.
Was there something else, other reason you stopped in to visit?
I was just seeing how you were getting on, but seems like you've got everything under control here.
If you say that, so. So I will... Does the, Volo, does this ghost have a name?
Well, I can't be sure, but I purchased it from the estate of, and dust just like flies in his face, and he's like wiping his face off. A half-elf. I would imagine that's probably who's haunting the place. And it apparently does not like me.
Yeah, I'm seeing that.
Ghost, huh?
Well, you can probably either go get a cleric to exorcise the place or try and make nice with it. Your choice.
I'm a cleric.
I think I'm going to get out of here before any more things happen to me.
I could summon up the will of Helm and exercise this place. It's true. But I would prefer, could be good for business to have a ghost.
All of a sudden you see written on there, wait, you're reopening the bar?
Yes, we're open the bar. And we could use a good staff member to help us keep the bar open. Can you write your name in the dust for me?
So you takes a few moments, almost like something is thinking. And you see it spell out LIF, L-I-F.
L-I-F, Lif?
Yep.
Well, Lif, I won't say it. It's good to talk to you. I would say meet you, but there's no one here. So, yeah, we'll open the things and
I'm
with my
here.
ruins.
You just can't see me.
It's still writing in the dust.
Yep.
Can you speak? I write that in the.
If we,
A few seconds go by and you see written in the dust. Did you hear that?
no, he did try and pull that thing out of your hand, though, right?
So we did. We can do. We'll get her the equivalent of a dry erase board. I'll create a thing so she can communicate.
You
with
can
us.
probably find like a piece of slate and some chalk or something like that.
Does he have enough corporealness to wear a sheet?
Like
you just
Casper.
get question marks.
Throw a sheet over him. Yeah, that way he.
Yeah, wait, at least you could see where he's at.
Yeah.
And you get a response of, it might get in my way.
We'll cut some eye holes out in it.
But yes, we plan on opening the bar. What can you do?
And you see like a broken chunk of chair kind of like slide out from the table.
Oh, that would be so cool to have a ghost serving person that would actually, the mugs would just float across to the table and sit down on the table. That would be so cool. We could turn that into almost like mage hand. An intelligent mage hand working. Minds are in there. So if we open the bar, are you willing to share and be nice, and we can all own the bar?
Okay.
Cool, Lef.
Sweet.
And so I deal her in on the card game as we're playing right there. All right. So
you see the cards just like float up into midair.
Cool. All right. Are you okay with this, Eamon?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, I think it'd be good for business.
Okay, I just want to make sure, because, ghosts and things, some clerics are a little antsy about being around ghosts.
I'm, for
He's
the
a
most
Twilight
part, lawful
cleric.
neutral. So
He's
I follow
a
the rules.
Twilight cleric. He
Yeah.
plays with them all day long.
As long as he's not breaking the law, being a dick, I'm okay. I judge everyone on their own merits, not on what their species is.
Or, status of life.
Right. Or status of life, yeah.
All right, so it's getting a little bit late now, so I think it's bedtime, so we can get started early in the morning, cleaning up with my list, and go get some nails and stuff, and figure out what we got to do to get this place up and running.
All right.
We might have to find us a job or something to get some money to come in, because I don't think the woods and nails and stuff are going to buy themselves. Maybe I can see the herbalist. Maybe I can make some potions or something for some healing remedies for the locals and stuff. And
I can always put hours in at the temple.
So
Alien stuff.
you guys head for bed, knowing that Liff is now probably going to be keeping an eye out at least. The next morning.
Yeah, and of course we do our treating of Blar.
Yep. So go ahead and roll a d4 for Blar.
A D4.
All right.
3. So she's got down to -5.
Yep. So she can now wake up and is no longer comatose. First thing in the morning, Blar gets a message kind of whispered in her ear. Nobody else hears it, though. It says, I am Vajra Shafar, the Blackstaff. Please come to Blackstaff Tower in the Castle Ward at once, and bring your friends.
Blar says, I have no friends. Alright, so Blar is going to let everybody know. So you don't know who the Blackstaff guy is.
Emon would know who that is. That is the main magical protector of the city of Waterdeep.
Yeah, it's a head wizard in charge of like the guard and the army and all that shit.
Yeah,
right,
they
do
also
you remember how to speak?
Blackstaff is like if I remember correctly, is more of an honorific. It's like the title of the position. It's been held by several people over the years.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes. They are the ones that maintain the mystical defenses of the city, such as the Dragon's Ward and other things like that.
So Blar comes down and says, friends, we go Blackstaff. Come. Me lead. With her intelligence of 3 right now, so...
Yeah. Barely able to manage to string the words together for a sentence, but at this point, she is coherent enough to speak.
She told us that she was summoned by the Blackstaff? If that's the case, we must go at once.
Who's this Blackstaff fellow?
Explain.
Okay, yeah, I heard you explain. All right.
As you guys are preparing to leave, there is a white cat sitting on the doorstep.
Do we have any milk or anything to leave out for it?
Hello.
Well, as you look out and Torin, you say hello. The cat looks up at you. Interested in joining the Emerald Enclave? Please, come meet us at Frocon-on-Mere in the Southern Ward.
I just tap on the no solicitor sign on the door.
And the cat turns around and walks away.
Hey, beast.
Well, there might be a couple of people might be interested in that, but
Well,
we're sort of living in the city. The Enclave is sort of the country stuff.
Well, I will say, Huron as a barbarian may be interested in that, so you might want to
and
just...
Faye might also as
a
a ranger.
Yeah.
And we're looking for work, so.
And Blar as a fairy in there. And
Yep.
Torin would be like, what's that got to do with metalwork?
Yeah.
We work together on that.
As you then again prepare to leave, you hear a small tapping sound from one of the windows in the front of the tavern area.
Oh. The Helm's Teeth. What's going on now?
I'll let Riff know that we'll be back. We've been summoned, but we'll be back. And I got to check out supplies anyway to get the bar backing up.
So as you head out the door, you see a small white origami bird tapping against the window.
Yeah.
I'll go over and get that some kind of messenger. I thought they came as owls, but okay.
So you open it up, and written on the page says, Rainier tells us you're a good bet. He bought you tickets to the opera at the Lightsinger Theater in the Sea Ward. If you're interested, meet Mert at intermission. Private box C. Formal attire is required for admittance.
Mert. Does it have like this?
I let everybody know what it said, and then I'll fold it up the origami paper and put it in my pocket, so you don't have to repeat and write it down.
All right.
So that was meet. Who said we're a good bet?
Rainier, the noble that you guys
Okay.
were rescued while you were trying to find Floon.
Okay. So I guess we can go see him, but I have to figure out some formal attire, though.
Eamon, you get a messenger as well that requests your presence at the castle by Jailstar Silvermane on behalf of Open Lord Laurel Silverhand.
Oh my. Okay. Well, I need to make this meeting as well.
There is additionally a request for you to visit the Temple of Helm and meet with Savara Belablar.
Okay. Of course.
As she has a few questions and possible opportunities for you.
Okay. I would not dare deny any request by the temple, of course. By the humble servant of our Lord Elm. Seems like we've got a day of important meetings.
All right,
Probably.
Let's go see the Black Staff first, and then we can go do whatever we think is priority. And then, of course, does it have a time for the opera?
It is occurring all of this 10-day, so you can probably redeem your tickets for any time during the 10-day.
Okay, so none of these invites were like, meet us at this time on this day or anything.
Not really, but it's
the intermission of the opera.
They're all definitely. Please come as soon as you possibly can.
Okay.
All right, so let's head to the place we're supposed to for this Black Staff. We're supposed to follow the cat or something.
Nope, the cat was for the Emerald Enclave.
Oh, no. So who are we following?
Probably Eamon, since Eamon is from here and would know where Blackstaff Tower is.
We'll go to the
Blackstaff Tower. Okay, so we have a location. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So we're in the Castle Ward, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
I used to have that big 12-part Waterdeep map on my wall from the first edition.
So you head in and find the Blackstaff Tower is surrounded by a fortress of training mages.
Okay.
You're met at the gate by an attendant.
I will.
Applicants should come back next week.
I'll proudly announce that my lady Blar here was summoned by the Blackstaff of themselves, and that although she is currently still undergoing a foul ailment that's not contagious, we are here escorting her. But we have been summoned.
Oh, yes, you're the ones Vardra said would be here. Head on inside and let the attendant know to send you on up.
Very, very good. Thank you. May Helm, bless you.
Yes. So you walk past several areas that are set up as magical training areas. Each of them has various groups of wizards practicing their casting of different types, illusions, abjurations, and other stuff. And in the center of it all is a very large tower. As you enter, the bored-looking secretary looks up. Oh, yes. Your Vajra said that you guys might be coming by.
Yep. Well, I'll introduce Blar, and then myself, and then, in motion for everybody else to introduce themselves.
I'm Torin Greylance, engineer.
We don't get too many of those around here.
Faye Wintermoon, ranger.
Well, welcome. Please head on in. I believe Vajra is waiting for you. Your weapons will be stored until you return.
I just have my walking staff.
And you see the attendant motion towards a blank section of wall.
Well, I will, of course, lean my... I can't even imagine. I might have brought my staff, but I can't imagine I actually would have brought my shield out if we were just walking around the city. So I just laid my quarterstaff against the wall and probably have a, dagger at my belt, so I'll set that on the ground.
All right. I put my weapons in the thing, my hand crossbows, my gun, the stuff I'm working on that I haven't finished yet, basically my pepper box.
Yeah. You can tell the attendant is looking at you rather strangely as you pull these odd contraptions out.
Well, you did say weapons, right?
Well, yes, but usually people just go on in and the weapons are stored. Most of them don't strip here in the lobby.
Oh, well, you motioned towards an empty wall, I thought.
I thought we had to put our weapons there.
No. I was telling you which way to go.
Pick up my staff and my dagger.
I smile and wink at her as I start putting my stuff back on.
All
right, and then go, I guess, follow where we're supposed to go.
So she gestures you to the wall.
I walk to the wall, and then, of course, I'll reach out and feel the wall to see if it's a fake wall. And
so as you feel the wall, your hand just kind of blocks in and vanishes.
Oh, wait. So when I went to lean my staff against it, my staff would have just fell in, you're saying?
Your staff didn't fall in.
Weird.
All right. Well, I will carefully walk to the wall. I already got my nose is still a little sore from the door yesterday, so.
Yep. So you step through the wall, and you feel, as you come out the other side, every single thing that could be used as a weapon has been removed from your body.
Where'd my hands go?
Well, not that, but you know what I mean.
Did they take my holy symbol?
Yep. The holy symbol is gone.
Oh,
that's kind of rude.
Yeah.
Faye Winter's bow and daggers and everything like that. Blar's spellcasting focus has all been removed. And as you look, there is a lady sitting behind a desk. kind of working on a few things, and she turns to you, picks up a rather long black staff, and says, greetings. I am Vajra, and you are... Oh, well, don't worry about that. I know who you are. I see you got my message. Interested in helping me out around Waterdeep? I need some hands that may not be easily traced to my activities.
I'll step forward and offer my hand, and she gives me hers. I'll bow down to kiss it, tell her my name.
She returns the bow with not really a curtsy because she doesn't have a skirt, but a similar bow.
I'm even Greyheart, simple apostle of our Lord Helm. She can gladly have my hands do whatever she needs them to do. I'll give her a little wink.
You just get a raised eyebrow.
And I say, I'm Torrin Greylance. I'm an engineer. We're not talking anything nefarious, are we?
For the most part, no. Mostly I need people who can move about the city a little more freely, in that it is all for the good of the city, of course.
Okay, well, we have just acquired some property in the city, so we're looking to make ourselves and know our neighbors, and of course do our part to protect the city. So, sure, you have our support when we can do that. For the not so nefarious stuff, for the most part.
Well, I've heard a little bit about you. Let's see how dependable you are. I need you to go seek out Halam. He is a monk that lives in a cave on the side of Mount Waterdeep. Ask him what he's heard about threats to the city, but do try not to annoy him or overstay your welcome. So, I'll share that quest with you guys.
Cool.
Do be aware it is a rather arduous climb, so prepare accordingly. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some new acolytes that I must prepare for their duties.
Did you want us just to go see this monk? Did you want us to report back, or...
Well, I would have hoped that if I'm asking you to go find out information, it would be understood that you return that information to me somehow.
Well, that's what I'm asking. Did you want us to report at a certain time, or do you want us to send you a note, or...
Nope, just whenever you've managed to get that taken care of, please come back and see me.
Looking forward to see you again, my lady. I bow very
Yes.
deeply.
She kind of gives you a brief nod and turns back to whatever is scattered across her desk.
Have a good night. Bye. Bye. Yeah.
All right, so next we need to go see this monk, but we had somebody else that we needed to go see at the church, I think.
Yes. Well, someone at the church asked me, they wanted us to go meet with the Open Lord, right? Or someone that works for the Open Lord.
Nope, that was... So Iman, you got two different messages. One was go talk to the representative of the Open Lord. The other one was go meet this person at the church.
Oh. Well, let's do the church first.
Okay.
Yep, and then we go take Huron and Faye, and maybe Blar. Go see the Emerald Enclave. I'm not saying we can't all help them.
Okay. So you head over to the Temple of Helm. There is a female knight waiting outside, and sees you and waves you over. She says, I am
Temple
Sabra
War.
Bobranta. I
Moment.
believe you are looking for me, yes?
Yes, yes. I'm a little fanboying right now because I had actually seen her seminar on wood safety a few months ago.
Well,
So
it's far more likely that you would have seen my seminar on griffin raising, as that is what my family is known for.
okay. So yes. How can I be of service to you, old glorious one?
Oh, I am not a
It just,
glorious one. I am
I thought he's
simply
calling her old.
I am simply one who seeks to atone for my sins of the past. But the Order of the Gauntlet is looking for members who seek to fight evil. Oh,
Of course.
as you are a worshiper of Helm, your name came across my desk, and I felt it would be good to reach out to you.
Very good. What service may I provide for you today?
Well, it has come to the attention of the Order that the Zentarum are paying gangs in the field ward to the north of here to attack suspected Xanatar guild members. There are fights
Dastardly ne'er-do-wells.
both sides. Fights are breaking out in the ward daily, and the citizens are scared to leave their houses. We need you to stop a fight before it happens.
We better not take Huron.
Doing so will hopefully send a message to the thugs that further altercations will not be tolerated.
Oh, okay. So you want us to go stop a gang fight?
Yes.
Okay.
There's your quest marker for that one.
Okay, we need a bard. We're gonna have to go get these gangs to learn how to dance. The dance off.
A bard, intimidation, anything like that will work. And the temple is just around the corner from where you're supposed to meet Jailster Silvermane.
Yes. Gee, and that's like old school Silvermane, right?
This is
Old
his.
school Forgotten Realms books. Oh no, that's not what I'm thinking of. Okay. We're supposed to meet him. Oh no, he works for the Open Lord, right? What's her name? Silverhand.
Yes, Laurel Silverhand.
That's the thing. She's old school. She's from the original books.
Yes, she has been around a while. Very powerful.
Didn't her and Dritz bang for a while?
That I cannot say.
I'm pretty sure they did.
They did in the
Pretty sure they
books,
did.
but now the new book, she's married to another woman.
Yeah, but it's years and years later.
I know.
200 or 300 years later, yeah. Anyways.
So,
I won't bring that up in front of her. Don't worry, guys.
This gentleman is waiting and greets you as you approach. Says, yes. Well, I believe you're looking for me.
I believe you were looking for me.
Aha, very good. I seek to act as one of the hands of the Open Lord, and in doing so, I need people who can extend my reach. I serve the Lord's Alliance to protect this city. If you're interested, I can give you some information on things going on that could be quite helpful in protecting the town.
I'm all about protecting the town. That's how we started doing this. Protecting one citizen at a time.
Very
And now
good.
we decided to open a tavern, so we're going to be protecting the town from the high inflated prices of our competitors.
Well, this is the
We've
first
got a
thing I
ghost.
brought for you is nowhere near as lofty. As you know, with all the violence breaking out in the city, many people have a difficult time to do their job. One group is the Dung Sweepers Guild. We would like you, beginning next 10-day, to protect them as they go about their jobs for a 10-day.
Very good.
You will meet them at 6 bells at the Mule Skull Tavern on Ship Street in the Dock Ward, and guard them while they work.
Very good. So now we have an actual time we need to be somewhere, huh?
Yes.
And what? I mean, that I don't know how much time it took to have all these meetings, but I imagine it's probably getting later in the day, so maybe we should get cleaned up, ready for the opera.
Yeah, that is up to you
Yeah,
guys.
or we're gonna go meet the. Yeah, we'll probably have to go to the monk tomorrow, or whatever. Or
Yeah, well, maybe we hit up the Emerald Enclave in the morning, then we climb the mountain after that. So we do the opera tonight.
Yeah, and when do we have to show up to protect the
6 a.m. in the morning.
pooper scoopers, the dung sweepers?
6 a.m., but you're supposed to start next 10 days, so you've got a couple of days before that.
Next 10 days. Okay,
that starts.
so let's do that tomorrow and go to get some basic supplies that we need, mops, buckets, type things.
Oh no, you're not expected to do any of the work. You're just expected to be there as guards.
No, I'm talking
Oh,
to
you're talking
my
about
party
for-
members. We got an inn we got to
Right.
clean up.
Yep. All right. So you guys head back, spend a few more hours working on the tavern. Surprisingly, the first floor has been spotlessly cleaned. The broken items have been piled in one corner so that Iman and Torin can work on them at their leisure.
Nice.
It looks
Well
like
done.
Liff was rather busy today.
Oh, I will walk around praising him. Well done. Look at this. I didn't even think about this. Nice job here.
You see a little pile of dust kind of sprinkle out, and it says thanks, and then wipes up.
If you were alive, I'd slap your bottom there.
No
Yeah, for really
thanks.
good. I don't care. I don't care.
So you guys will need some formal attire. Huron and Feywinter may be the ones lacking in that respect. I'm not sure what Torin typically wears, or if he needs some as well.
Well, usually I'd wear a vest with some nice slacks and some well-polished boots.
Okay. Do you have any of that around, or has all of it been got burn holes in it now?
Burn holes from
Wouldn't have any burn holes. He's got mending cantrip, and all our stuff would look pristine.
Okay. So
I've got a nice, my like ceremonial tabard from the temple. You know, I look real official.
no, I only have common clothes, but they're well kept. I have to go get some formal attire somehow. Maybe we can rent some.
Can't you do an illusion? You make your clothes look like whatever you want, dude.
Yeah, I can do that, I think.
That could work as well.
Oh yeah, I got my minor illusion.
You just gotta maintain it, you know. Something you gotta think about.
Yeah, so you can create an object or small chest. You could do the clothes. You could do your clothes like that.
Yeah.
And just put little embroider on them. The boots a little shinier.
Yeah, just have to remember to recast it every so often.
Yeah, it only lasts a minute.
Like I said, as long as I imagine it's on the back of your mind. It's all about the story, right? Makes more sense that way. Why would minor illusion be used to let people wear spiffy clothes?
So, you guys arrive at the tavern, or at the amphitheater where the play is to take place. It looks to be a multi-part production about the fall of Tiamat.
Okay. I guess what we have tickets at will call or something.
Something like that.
All right. Step up and announce myself.
So, the first part of the play goes relatively uneventfully, and when intermission rolls around, you guys head over to go find Mert, who is in his box waiting for you.
Is it him? Is it really him?
Is who him?
Bert.
Is it?
Bert supposedly been to the bottom of Undermountain and back. Is that not true?
I don't know. Do you know Mert? Do you know what he looks
Of course,
like?
who doesn't know of Bert? He's like Ernie to Durnan's Bert, man.
He
I've lived in
definitely looks.
Waterdeep for 20 plus years. Of course,
He
I've heard of
definitely
Bert.
looks like
Seen Bert
what
around.
tales tell of Mert the Moneylender.
I've seen Mert in the Yawning Portal. Come on, he's had to have hung out there.
Ah, but was that Mert or was it Mert?
Well met, Mert. I'm a
Well
big fan.
met. I understand that Raynar has vouched for you. He looks over your attire. Well, you certainly blend in. We need you to collect some information from a informant that the Harpers have used in the past. One of the drays in the city is pulled by a talking mare named Maxine. Locate her, find out if she's learned the identity of any Zentarum operatives, and if so, determine their whereabouts.
Who had gotten the message to meet him here? I don't remember.
Torin did. It was at
Oh.
origami.
So I'd imagine he's talking to Torin.
Have a good
Oh,
night.
The
he's
note
talking
was
to all
tapping
of
on the
you
window. All right, I'll put that on my bar too.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Have a good night.
You too. So far, I'm having fun. Yeah. It's been a
Talking
good night.
mare, so a horse.
Yep.
Named Maxine.
Yep.
A horse is a horse.
Of course.
Of course. And no one can talk to a horse.
But when is a horse not a horse?
It is, of course, unless the horse is a talking Maxine in this case, right?
So now we need to go talk to a horse.
Yep.
And I need to get a mouse.
You need a mouse?
Yeah, I'm gonna train a mouse to be my spy in the inn.
Ah.
Since I can talk to small furry animals, or a squirrel maybe. Or maybe I can meet one when we go talk to Emerald Enclave.
Possibly.
So we're gonna go to Enclave in the morning and then try and head up the mountain, right?
Yep.
Oh, no, we gotta meet the shit sweepers early in the morning first.
That's within 10 days.
No, it's
The
for
next 10 days.
10-day, but you've got a couple of days before you're supposed to start, so you can basically. I'm making sure you have time to finish up the rest of these things.
Okay, so we're gonna meet Emerald Enclave in the morning. Okay. When that's at some park, yeah, Johnny. At Walk on Mirror in the southern one. Walk on Mirror. Is that right? Walk on Mirror.
Hey, look, if you can come up with the pronunciation for it, you're doing better than I am.
Yeah, it's like Paul, but with a fall instead, right?
Falconmere.
Falconmere.
Almost like Falcon. Falconmere. With a weird spelling. That'd be like Falcon Lake.
Okay. Well, how's the night go?
Nothing
Right.
happens during the night.
Sweet. What kind of seminar should I give in the following morning? We've already done STDs. We've already done wood safety.
Wearing your hard hats. We're getting ready to climb up a mountain, so maybe how to properly wear your hard hat so you don't take a rock.
I was going to say, at some point you need to do a lecture on D's.
Well, on bees, yeah.
No,
That's for
D's.
sure. Yeah, bees. That's going to be like a 2-day.
No, not B. Not B as in boy.
I'm not
B
going
as
to do
in
a lecture.
dog.
I'm not going to do a lecture on your nuts.
All right.
No, it's how to avoid those jokes.
We've already had the STD lecture. I told you.
Only one.
So no, today's we'll be on falling rock safety. Also, how to properly pack your socks for a hiking trip.
That is quite important.
Yeah, and you need to change them.
Yeah, bring plenty of socks. If you don't bring, you don't bring any change of anything else, bring socks. Trust me.
But then I'll teach you how to lance a blister.
Yeah.
For those that didn't change their socks.
All right, so you're heading up the mountain?
Well, I think we're going to Emerald
I've got
Enclave.
my hemp rope, and I got pitons with us.
Or Faye wants to go to the Emerald Enclave? I haven't heard Faye Winter say anything tonight.
She laughed at us.
Yeah, she laughed at us. That's for sure.
Ah, okay.
I introduced myself, and
Yeah. Do you want to go
yes,
talk
we
to the Emerald Enclave?
sure.
Or...
Let's go to the Emerald Enclave before we head up.
Alrighty. So you guys head over to Falcon on Mirror, and there is a rather old-looking gentleman out in the front. Kind of looks like he's working on pruning some bushes. Says, "Hello, can I help you?"
Hello, we got a summons to come to the Enclave.
Oh, yes, you're the new owners over at the tavern and on Trollskull Alley, correct?
Correct.
Very good. So, what brings you to the Enclave?
We came to discuss joining the Enclave.
Well, if you wish to do that, you probably should speak with the head, Jareth Falcon. Please come inside. And he leads you to the doorway to the manor.
Yeah, I put in the chat what I want.
You want a ferret?
Yeah, a ferret. To keep the rats away.
Logical.
Should get a mongoose.
Well, a mongoose is a little bit bigger than a ferret, but same family.
Or a badger. A honey badger.
Badger.
Yeah, I'm not trying to scare the customers away, though.
honey badger don't care.
But if we did have a ferret and a badger, we could name the place the Ghost, the Ferret, and the Badger.
Huh?
Ghost, the ferret, and the badger walk into a bar.
Yeah, it's a pretty unique name.
I guess.
That was like Alex, our friend. He had a ferret. His ferret was named Farrah Ferret. That was back in Farrah Fawcett days.
Well, come along.
All right, we
Motion.
follow him.
You guys inside. And he says, Lady Jareth, there are some folks here who wish to see you. And from right next to the door, you see a head just kind of like stick out of the wall. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Yes. I am Jareth Falcon, and you are?
Faye Wintermoon.
Good to meet you, Faye Winter. Are you and all of your companions joining the Enclave, or just you?
I don't know anything about your cult. I mean, I'm an organization.
Well, oh dear, I did it again, didn't I? And she steps the rest of the way out of the wall. I keep trying to remember to use the doors, but they're so inconvenient at this point. Well, my name is Jareth Falcon, also known as the Chosen of Maliki. I head up the Emerald Enclave's activities here around Waterdeep. My gardener, Milnor Fellbranch, acts as the contact with the outside. Is, well, as you can see, my body is somewhat in flux and not really fully here. But we simply seek like-minded individuals who wish to protect the natural world and the things in it.
That's something I aspire to.
And Blar's a little under the weather, so I'll sort of speak for her. She might be interested in doing that, as she is a fairy, so she likes the realms and everything else. And
we are blessed to have one of the fair folk with us today, I see.
Yeah, but we encountered a big squid-like guy and a walking, talking brain, and so she's a little under the weather right now. So, but she's coming around.
A walking brain? Oh dear.
Yeah, it was a walking brain, and it teleported into her head. Can you believe that? Those abominations need to be completely eradicated.
Yes, well, if I had my options, they would be, but unfortunately, I can't necessarily just snap my fingers and do that. There are limits to my abilities, even as a chosen of the deities.
But for the most part, I'm sure that we could all use a helping hand. Now, I mean, specifically, I don't mind protecting nature and stuff like that. But I like to tinker and deal with the mechanical stuff. So, but
Ah,
I always like to be friends and help people out when I can.
well, if you need, I do have some abilities. Again, can't really help much at the moment, but if you are able to do some stuff for me, I may find it worthwhile to return the favor. Um, at the moment, we have several farms being terrorized by a scarecrow that has come to life. It has slaughtered livestock, chased horses, and spooked several farmers. No one has been killed as of yet, so the city guard is dragging its heels. If you would go take care of this unnatural abomination, the Enclave would find it quite beneficial.
Something you ladies
We
would
would,
like to do, I will assist you in this.
Now, that sounds
yeah,
like
we'd be happy
helping
to.
locals, and we definitely want to be friends with the farmers and stuff because we're going to need to get food stocks. Locally grown is best.
So,
We can definitely look into it for you.
Very good. Um, if you happen to need any assistance, please feel free to contact Melnor. And
Okay.
she,
Now we do have some other tasks that we have to do. We're tasked to guard some people that are doing some jobs, but we can see this around our very busy schedule. By
oh
the way,
well,
I'm looking for a small furry creature like a ferret or a mongoose, whatever's normal in this areas.
I could not
But not a
say.
honey badger. They're a little big. I was looking for one to be my companion.
Ah, you seek a animal companion.
Yeah, just a
Well,
small one, just like that. I like little small furry creatures. I used to have one when I was a small gnome growing up in the forest, but I'm sure there's plenty of rats and stuff to keep it there.
hmm.
And of course, I'd like to have a little friend too. So I'm sure that since you guys are the Emerald Enclave, would probably know where maybe a small kit or pup or whatever has been orphaned or something like that that I could adopt. But just keep your mind open and
Yes. Well, if you will take care of the issue with the scarecrows for me, I will look into that for you and see what I can do. How's that sound?
oh, that sounds good. Sounds good to me.
could you get me a pig, but for roasting purposes?
That may be a little more difficult. But
It doesn't need to talk. I prefer
if
if it
you're out
doesn't.
in the farm wards, you may find someone in the field selling something like that.
Okay, so well, we got our task. Well, it was good meeting you, and
Good to meet you as well. I wish you much
now
luck.
now all my tasks that I pinned have all disappeared except for the Harper quest.
Oh no. Well, here's the Emerald Enclave one too.
So,
Now, I've been pinning them down on my map, but then all of a sudden now my maps are all gone.
Um, are you holding down like Shift or Control?
I'm just grabbing the
Yeah,
So-
but I'm saying if you hold down Shift, Control, or Alt, or combinations thereof, it will change that bar.
Over on the right side of your interface, under the little campaigns heading, there's a quests, and if you click on that, you can see all the quests he shared with us.
Okay.
That's what you were pinning, right?
Yeah, I was
Well,
just
he
pinning them
was
down on the
he was
bottom.
dropping them down on the hotbar, and for whatever reason, they decided to vanish.
Yeah, the hot bar.
Along with the hot bar I had, and I had the maps to our house too on there. But, and the city map of the ward. It's all good.
Again,
If I need them again, I can have Steve
just so
pop
you
them
know,
up for me.
also under that campaign, if you click on images, and then you down in the bottom where it says all, you just click that once and change it to shared. You can see all the images that he's shared with us, so you can open them all up from there too.
Cool. There you go. Now I don't have to go there. See? Learn something new every day.
Alrighty. So where to next?
Where we were going
Well, mountain climbing, I
to
think.
go visit the monk and not overstay our welcome. Excuse me.
All right. To the monk.
Put some zinc on my nose. Make sure my boots are laced up tight.
Make sure my socks are fresh.
Indeed.
All right. So you guys start heading up the mountain. There is a fairly well-marked trail, but it is a fairly steep climb. I need you all to make me Constitution saves, please. Ooh, yeah.
Well, there you go.
Well, Blar is not even climbing; she just keeps fluttering.
Yep, I just
Yeah,
fly.
well, she also rolled a 25 on her save. She's assisting us.
Yes. So, I need Torin and Iman to roll me a d4, please.
Oh, goodness.
All right.
Well, that was Blar. That was I still had Blar selected, but that was
That's fine. Torin, you gain 1 level of exhaustion. Iman, you get 2 levels. By the time you reach the top. As you approach the top, you see a small cave with a fire pit out front. What you gonna do?
Is there a pot some cooking over the fireplace?
No, there does not appear to be anything cooking at the moment.
Okay.
I'll look around to see if there's any tracks or anything.
Nope, no tracks. It's fairly well packed here, so
Oh, I'm so tired. I'm just gonna go up to the thing, take my pack off, and sit down next to the fireplace and the campfire and just breathe and relax. Catch my breath.
okay. So you do that.
I'm, I'm panting. I'm begging. I need water, so I'm like drenching myself with water right now. And I'm exhausted. I'm super exhausted. Half speed at exhaustion level 2. So,
Yep.
I plopped down too. I'm thinking about casting a sleep spell on myself right now.
Yeah, I'll have Blar cast a ray of frost on my armor, and then I put it on and cool myself off. Ah, that's so nice. Air-conditioned armor.
Nice. Nice. I'll go like get next to him.
Hey,
Put my
Buck,
forehead on his armor.
I've been watching that every.
After a few moments, an old gentleman walks out of the cave. Ah, new pilgrims, I see. What brings you to Halam?
We've come on request from the Blackstaff. Right? It was the Blackstaff, right?
Yes.
Are you asking me or are you telling me?
Let me read my question.
No, it was from, yes,
I was asking the party.
Varla Blackstaff sent us up here to speak with you.
Ah,
Yes.
well.
To see if we had any information that we could share about,
About any kind of threats to the city.
yes.
Threats to the city. I don't know. Information. Yeah. I may have something, but I may not. Tell me, what is it worth to you to find this information?
Well, we hiked up the mountain. I think I've ruptured one of my lungs. I'm pretty sure I have corn on my foot that has popped.
Well,
With all that,
if you're not moving around enough that corn begins growing on your feet, then you're not moving around enough. I would suggest more walking for you, sir.
you're wise. Thank you for your wisdom, Master.
As far as
Hello.
the burst lung, it is not that high up here.
I'm exhausted.
Well, it is important that we protect the city, and we're just trying to do our share of that. So the price that we pay was obviously be in what task needs to be done. So our commodity is time. Is there anything that we can do for you to help assist you or the city?
Well, it just so happens that I am up here, and the Order has not sent anyone to learn from me in quite some time. If you can convince me to share the information, or perhaps you would like to take a couple rounds in the ring. And you see him just kind of like pop his neck.
He pops his what?
His neck.
Oh, his neck.
Oh,
That's not what I heard on my end.
If you're suggesting some sort of physical contest, I guess I'd look towards hearing because that's certainly not myself.
So I look at.
He looks at you and goes, "No. Well, you may be tired, Iman. I believe you may learn something from a round or two with me. Huron is, well, he is not as in tune with the divine as I am, or you.
I would not even, think to embarrass him or myself with the pathetic display of physical prowess that I would surely give.
Ah. Well, most don't come to
I
me
mean,
because they believe they can beat me. I am the Grand Master of the Order of Even-Handed, after all. You can make either a religion or history check, as he says this, Eamon, to see if you know anything about
okay.
that.
Let's see. Am I good at either one of them? I'm equally bad at both. So. Whoa. Oh, I'm exhausted too. I can't
Yeah.
even. My mind is cloudy right now. All I'm thinking about, I keep seeing that beanbag chair over there. I just keep thinking about going over there and passing out, and this guy's talking at me, and his breath smells a little bit like onions
The
and
rest
celery.
the rest of you can also make that roll if you wish to.
Okay. What roll was making?
History or religion.
Okay.
Well, I have.
All right. Torin, you do recall having heard something about this Order of the Even-Handed. It is a group of monks devoted to Tyr that studies the way of the Sacred Fist. It is a strange combination of both clerical and monk training.
Ah, I'm very familiar with that. My brother's he's trained. He's way of the open hand. But he does a Church of Yandala. But I've heard of your order. It's a pleasure to meet you.
And a pleasure to meet you as well. Most who have
But
come up here do so as supplicants to learn the way of the open fist. But
oh, I realize my brother. I've been in the ring with my brother. I don't last a couple rounds with him. He flattens me every single time unless I put my armor on.
well, the way of the Sacred Fist is not just a fighting style. It can be used for healing, defense, many different things.
But if you think that you need to beat up on somebody, I guess I can be
I don't want to
your
beat
punching
up
bag.
on someone. I
Well, that
simply
would be the end result. But I can volunteer for that. I'm a little tired, but
I am looking for those who wish to learn and grow, not just to abuse.
well, I do want to learn and grow stuff. So,
I will say the way of the Sacred Fist is a lifelong process, though, not something to be taken lightly.
So is it usually only for monks and clerics, or does other?
We typically have primarily monks and clerics, but others have been known to join us in the past.
Nick was calling. He forgot that we're playing, so I missed part of that.
Ah,
Joining whom?
he was saying that they've had other people join, but it's a primarily the study format is meant for a cleric or monk combination.
I mean, we're always open to learning knowledge, but it's
Go ahead and give me a persuasion check as you say that.
Blar's a tough cookie.
Well, as a seeker of knowledge, I shall give you some. Thing that you have sought. Evil's twin hides its face for now. But expect that to change before winter's end.
Talking about me?
That
Did you
is
say
what you
my?
came here to learn, is it not?
We came here to learn if you knew of any threats to the city.
Well, I'm willing to learn the threats to the
That's
city.
that's what he's telling you. Evil's twin
Oh,
hides its face. Expect that to change before winter's end. He's telling you
Evil's
about
twin.
threats that he's heard
Oh,
of.
evil twin. I thought you said Iman. That's why it says he's talking about me.
No.
I got it. I see it.
Evil.
I see. Okay.
All right. So, was Faye doing a couple rounds with the monk?
I don't know. Does Faye want to?
Do we need to, or is
He
there
gave
more
you
that?
information that you came searching for.
I don't really need to if he's already given us the information that we came for.
You know.
But we could also be the honorable thing, and since he's already given us information, we could give him his training. Or was the training for us?
The training was for you. It's more of curing his boredom.
All right, well then, we appreciate your time, Master Monk. And I'll have to let my brother know of you. And maybe he'll come visit you, because he's always seeking to further his training in the ways of the mind over the body.
And he just gives you guys a bow. Very well. Enjoy the trip back.
At least it's downhill.
If you don't roll.
I'll have to attach a rope and have Blar assist me with my downhill spelunking.
Yeah.
Clap, clap.
Fortunately, it is not difficult getting down as it was getting up.
I'm ready for a bath and a good night's sleep now. And then we can report to Blackstaff in the morning.
Well, it's still only about midday, so you have plenty of time to go do other things.
Yeah, well, let's go respond to go drop the information off to Blackstaff first.
Okay.
And I need a short nap at least. That hike up the hill took a toll on me. I think maybe I shouldn't have drank so much wine last night. I think maybe I was a little dehydrated going up this morning. Should have drank more water.
Did we
Of
go
course, you
down?
had more wine, so I think maybe that's why it's affecting us.
Did we go down half speed, or did you guys leave me behind?
That's up to them.
Well, we don't walk as fast as you do. So
I mean, Torrent's slow anyway.
I'm at 15, speed 15 right now.
Yeah.
It's pretty slow.
Yep.
No, he wouldn't have left you behind.
I'm just saying, anything I do today, I'm going to be real slow. I'm super exhausted, so you might want to just leave me at the
At the end,
house.
I was just saying we just go report to Blackstaff on the way, and then go take a nap and a bath and a nap, and
Okay, that sounds good.
All right. So you guys go take a bath, back to the tavern, take a bath, rest a little bit.
Oh no, we're going to go see Blackstaff first, right?
Oh yeah, you take care of that. That's pretty straightforward. She thanks you and sends you on your way.
Okay.
Lets you know that she'll be in touch if she has any additional requests for you. But aside from that, yeah, not much there.
no, just getting rested up, and then I guess next is go check on the scarecrows.
Sure.
Yeah.
After we've got enough rest that I'm not tired anymore.
Well,
I think
that's
it
going
takes
to
a long
be
rest.
a long rest. Yeah.
And just some electrolytes and some everything else, an IV. You're good to go. I mean, come on, ranger training.
How about a good berry?
Yeah, a good berry. There you go. All I need is a good berry, a bath, and everything else. Why you need a long rest? It was just a little hike up a mountain.
Or restoration. I think regular restoration gets rid of exhaustion levels.
You need greater resto to cure a level of exhaustion for casting.
Yeah, that is greater restoration. It's just restoration. But yeah.
Which is
Like 50
rather
spell or something.
cost prohibitive at this level, considering that also requires 100 gold pieces worth of diamond dust.
Right. Not to mention, 9 more levels or whatever.
Well, I mean, you can always go try and find a spellcaster, but then you're going to have to pay them for the spellcaster.
That's
first.
thousands of gold on top. Yeah. A high level spell. I've
You
seen
guys
what they
do
charge
also
for
have
that.
some trade goods like silver bars and things like that if you wanted to try and fence or sell those to make some money, you could do that too.
We should probably open up an account for the tavern here, right? Structure fund.
We need to get our liquor license and business license, and with a city like Waterdeep, you probably got 50 different licenses you have to have.
Yep.
You probably have to have a privy license. And,
every guild is going to want a piece in some way or another, man, I'm telling you. Guilds rule this town.
Well, I'm like ones to undermine some guilds.
Oh. Careful here. But that's what I'm saying. Like the liquor license, that's probably a guild that takes care of that. There's probably like a taverners guild or something.
You would know that of the guilds that are around, the ones that you would need to be most concerned with for what you're doing is the Brewers and Vintners Guild, Brewers, Distillers, and Vintners, and the Fellowship of Innkeepers, if you plan on opening space for rooms to rent. The Guild of Butchers would be the people to talk to for getting meat and stuff like that for food. And you may also want to touch base with the Watchful Order of Magists and Protectors, who would be able to protect your inn with glyphs of warding and stuff like that, if you wish.
Right. Guilds.
Guilt and guilt for everything.
But in any case, we don't want to rest. We don't want to go to bed tonight, right? I mean, we don't want to go to bed for the night yet. So we'll just have to suck up being a little tired and go do what we got to do with scarecrows. Which quest was that?
Let's see, that was under...
Was that the Emerald Enclave one? Yeah.
Yep.
Go find a
we can also
scarecrow.
go talk to the horse.
Oh yeah, we can do that first.
Because that's still in the city. Go talk to one of the drays. Pulling the horse. Or the horse.
It's a horse
Let's go talk to
drawn
Maxine.
Andre.
So we're gonna be like walking up to different horses, be like, "Hey, you Maxine? Hey, you Maxine? You Maxine?" Is that what I'm getting at? Is that what we're gonna be doing?
That's
Basically.
Up to you guys.
Okay, I'm okay with that. I was just wondering.
Or we could just sort of sing a song. Oh, Maxine's a wonderful horse is she.
Like it.
No.
Hell yeah.
No? Aren't you glad I'm not playing a bard?
No.
He's gonna quit DMing the day I play a bard.
No. Believe me, I have
He'll
had
just-
worse.
He'll just mute me.
That might happen.
Maxine, you don't have to eat hay tonight.
Yeah, so let's go see if we can find out any information from Maxine. And I don't know what a dray is. I'll have to look that up.
It's like a
Carriage
wagon
horse.
cargo type thing.
Yeah. So, those sturdy horses.
Yeah, so we'll nonchalantly go up and start, talking to horses. I'll go get some apples.
I actually have the speak with animals spell, and it's a ritual, so I can take 10 minutes to gain the ability to comprehend.
Yeah, but I think Maxine just is...
Yeah, but the other horse, the first one I go to, I'd be like, hey, who's Maxine? Which one's Maxine? The talking one, the one can talk.
Okay.
Horses, all of them talk.
Sounds fine with me. If that's what you
Yeah.
want to do.
Yeah. So that's what I'll do.
Alrighty. So you're just going up to a random horse and
Yeah.
using
Be like,
psychic
hey, how you
Carried
animals?
doing?
ones and probably working on I'm thinking probably won't be in the more of the higher society type things, more of trying to find, since they're trying to find information about the clandestine efforts of this interim, we needed to probably be more in the docks ward, the city ward, where they're doing keep the eyes on the down low.
Alright. Roll me a d20, Iman. Alright, so you go up to the first horse and you're like, Maxine? The horse just looks
No.
at you.
No, I don't. I've got Speak with Animals up, and I introduced myself. Let them know I'm a cleric of our Lord Helm, protector of the city, and I appreciate the work that this horse does for the city. I happen to be looking for a horse named Maxine that can speak normal human language and would this horse know who Maxine was? I'm not just going to go up and be like, hey, who's Maxine? That's rude.
Horse looks at you and is just kind of like, nope.
Okay, well, I appreciate his time.
Yeah, I'll be looking at the horses and using determine my nature, so which one appears to be paying a little bit more attention to the surroundings and stuff.
Okay.
I don't know if that'd be a nature check or perception check.
My spell lasts for 10 minutes. We'll keep doing that for 10 minutes, and then I'll have to stop for 10 minutes and cast it again.
All right. So 10 minutes goes by. You really did not find Maxine.
Okay. Of course, while I'm doing my ritual, other people can still be walking around.
Torin, go ahead and give me an investigation check as you're looking around. All right.
That's why you just take a long rest whenever you're with exhaustion. A little hike, but no.
Yep. No sign of Maxine here.
Well, it might take hours, but just keep at it.
Does one of them know? Is there another place where the horses are held?
They're all over the city.
There's probably a stable out near the field ward where most of them are kept, yeah.
I'll just head there.
Okay. So you get to the stable, you cast Speak with Animal again.
Yeah.
All right. This
Same
time,
thing, introduce myself.
Yeah. The horse you first pick out, go ahead and roll me a d20. It says, I am Lord Shadowfawn on the Third, and I know not of this Maxine you speak of.
Okay. Thanks. Appreciate your time.
The horse was named Maxine.
I'll keep moving around. Does he say it in common, or he says it back to me in horse language?
He says it back to you in horse.
Okay. Well met. I'm glad to have known him. Thank you for giving me your name. I'm going to continue to look around. Try to find.
Give me another investigation check.
Oh, boy. Okay. I'm not going to start with it then. So tired.
Yeah, maybe somebody who's not exhausted should help.
So I said, just go take a nap. Long rest. That's the way the game rules play. That's the way we got to play.
Well, I mean, Feywinter can
always...
it's
investigations?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. All right. Amon, go ahead and give me another d20 roll for the next horse. All right. This one just kind of looks at you. Nope. No Maxine.
Again, I mean, if it starts to get dark out, I'll head back to our place. Other than that, I'm going to keep doing it.
All right, give me another check.
I mean, other people could be just looking for Maxine at the same time,
Yeah.
I just have a note.
All right. So this time, Iman, you run into one, and they're like, Maxine? Oh, Maxine! Yeah, I know Maxine. They're great. They're wonderful. Best people out there. Or oh, you want to know where she's at? That I don't know.
Can you tell me what she looks like?
Oh yeah. A horse. She looks like a horse.
Well, yeah, well, what about her coloring pattern? Surely you can describe her.
Let me see. Let me see. Um. Well, she's kind of.
Is she stable here?
Oh no! She's not here.
No,
She
but
she
will she come back here eventually for the night?
no, she doesn't stay here at night. I've bumped into her a couple times down by the docks, hauling cargo. Um, she looks a little bit, and you hear this horse sound that translates to kind of a blue green.
Oh, okay. She is a ballerine color. There's no common word for it. Sorry. And horse is. But okay. So I think we need to go hang out at the docks area looking for Maxine down there. Thank you so much.
All
I'll
right,
give him an apple.
all right. It's getting late, but it's not dark yet.
All right. Well, we're exhausted. We should probably just go turn in for the night, huh, guys?
Okay. So you go take a long rest, wake up the next morning. Where to?
Do we want to? What do you guys want to do?
Well, are we still going to go try to find Maxine on the docks ward, or are we going to go out to Scarecrows?
I mean, we can continue on with Maxine. That's fine. We know where she is, or relatively where she should be.
Today's speech is about the perils of overexhausting yourself.
So,
3 more off. All right.
so
Getting-
she's at 7 now.
Getting back to semi-normal speech patterns.
Yeah, she only has an 8 intelligence anyway, so
Yep.
Okay. Let's we also have to do the sweepers in the morning too, right?
You've got
Yes,
another
so-
day or two before you got to start them.
Okay, and then
so
we
let's
need
go
to-
try to find Maxine and then go check out on the Scarecrows.
Okay.
And then because then we got 10 days of guarding the pooper scoopers.
Yeah.
Hey, city this big, that's an important job.
Maxine.
So you head down to the docks ward. You're looking for a blue horse, I'm guessing.
A blue-green horse, yeah.
Yeah, blue-green horse.
All right. You spend about an hour or two looking around, and you don't see any horses that look blue or green, or any combination thereof.
I might have been swindled by that horse.
Are horses colorblind?
We are.
I was gonna say,
Can't see red.
roll a animal handling or an intelligence check and see if you can figure that out. But yes, horses are colorblind. They see in shades of blue and green.
Well, Maxine. I will. Yeah, I will. Start casting my ritual again, I guess.
All right. You recast your ritual.
I'll just take a piece of chalk and write Maxine on the wall. All right, and then I'll sit down there and does in a way that they can, and see if I catch any horse that pays any attention to
All right, roll me
the
investigation checks. Torin, you notice one of the horses is paying a bit odder of attention to your message.
All right, and well, she's not a small animal. It says, but she can talk, so I'll walk over and I'll start feeding some of the horses and go over and says, hello, you wouldn't happen to be Maxine, would you? I'm Torin, by the way. Would you like an apple?
Who's asking?
Torin is.
For what?
What I'm asking for is if information on if you'd spot anything for the notorious bad guys known as Zents. They've sort of been operating in the area and war going on with the Xanathars and stuff, but
Yeah, and how do I know I can trust you?
well, you don't
Who
know that you can
sent
trust
you?
Mert sent us Maxine.
Mert? That overblown windbag can't bother coming down here himself and asking me a question? No, he can't get off his own oversized lard barrel to do anything.
You're probably right. He's probably worried about stepping in some poo.
He would never burn a calorie unnecessarily.
That's for sure. So Mert sent you, huh?
Yep. The fat
Well,
bastard himself.
you can tell Mert I did come across some information that may be of interest to the Harpers. 2 days ago, there was a sun elf that hired my carriage. He and his orc bodyguard were heading to the yawning portal. They mentioned something about hiring spies to locate members of the Xanatar Guild.
Did you catch a name for this sun elf?
He did
Or
not.
his bodyguard?
They did not give me their name, and of course, I was not going to just come out and ask it.
Well, I thought maybe you could have overheard it if the elf was given his bodyguard commands, but it shouldn't be too hard to find if there's, I don't know how many sun elves would have orcs for bodyguards. So.
Is that who the Zentarim are currently fighting in the streets? We know there's been a lot of gang violence recently.
Yes,
We weren't sure who the other side was.
They've been going back and forth at each other. For quite some time, they both coexisted nicely, but recently something has happened that has pitted them against each other.
That's not necessarily a bad thing, is it? I mean,
well, it wouldn't be, aside from the fact that, innocent people occasionally get caught up in their fracas.
You got to break a few eggs to make an omelet.
Yes, but when innocents are the ones in the line of fire,
Yes, yes, of course.
you must ask yourself, is the omelet worth it?
Have been pretty good omelets. But yes, yes. Of course.
Hmm. Well, good day to you,
All right, thank you.
and thanks for the apple.
My pleasure.
All right. What was next? Scarecrows.
Yeah,
Yep. And
we'll go ahead and start the scarecrows next time, I think.
Yeah, we can also, since it's in the town, we can report to on the way through to the because if it was out of town, they had to do the scarecrow. Yeah, go report to Mert
Yep.
what we found.
Oh, it's Xanathars and the Zents are fighting. Oh.
Yep.
Well, we already knew that.
And I knew we knew the Zents were fighting. I thought we didn't know who they were fighting.
Yeah,
No,
because
you
the
got
ones
told
got
to
the
go interrupt a fight between those two groups. For the
Oh,
Order
right,
of the
right.
Gauntlet.
Okay. All right.
Alrighty,
Thanks, guys.
you guys
Fun
have
week.
a good night, and I will see you all in 2 weeks.